Hi, I'm Nick Hope here in Berlin to bring you the best of the action from the FINA Swimming World Cup first leg. We have so much to talk about tonight. Let's get straight to it with the women's 50-metre freestyle, featuring a certain Emma Mckeon. The sprinter won 4 gold medals at the Tokyo Olympics and was up against fellow Aussie Maddie Wilson and Sweden's Michelle Coleman.
Will she or not? It seems it's a heads up for Michelle Coleman, but it's not. It's Emma Mckeon.
Just moments later, Rio Olympic 100-metre freestyle champion Kyle Chalmers took to the pool for the men's 50-metre freestyle.
Kyle Chalmers wins this race, 21.01 seconds.
The women's 50-metre backstroke final was stacked with talent, and going from this one, lane number 4 was the European champion Kira Toussaint. She was up against 2 Olympic medalists, though, in the form of Canadian duo Kylie Mass and Margaret McNeil. Well, congratulations, first race and getting a World Cup record. You can't ask for much more than that.
I'm very happy with it. I sometimes feel very weird because I cannot read the scoreboard, so I have to ask the girl next to me, where did I go? But I'm very happy with the time, yeah.
Chad Leclos and Tom Shields have enjoyed some epic battles over the year, and this year's event was to be no exception in the 100 metres butterfly. The American took an early lead and his South African rival pushed hard in the closing stages, but Shields held on for gold. Adam Peaty might be the dominant force in men's 100-metre breaststroke right now, but you may notice there is no British flag up there right now, so step forward Arno Caminga. He's looking to chase down Peaty over the next few years. Here, the double Olympic silver medalist was pushed hard by his German rivals in lanes 5 and 6, but got the touch to claim the 100-metre breaststroke title. The men's 200-metre backstroke is a grueling event, and home favourite Christian Diner battled his way to gold. We've obviously not seen the World Cup around for a while because of everything that's been going on in the world, but obviously it's back here in Berlin, your home country. Special to get a win.
Yeah, it's really fun to swim here again, and it's always nice for the home crowd, for my parents as well. So they're really happy that the World Cup in Berlin is starting again.
Czech swimmer Christina Hawkska claimed an impressive win in the women's 200-metre breaststroke, but second-placed 14-year-old Aneli Yefimova also impressed, knocking well over 2 seconds from her personal best in the event over the course of the day. There were also stunning swims from a few other teenagers. Isabel Gose won the 400-metre freestyle for Germany, and the USA's Jess Howley won the 200 metres butterfly. Lithuanian powerhouse Danis Rapsi secured a strong victory in the men's 400-metre free, while the women's 100 metres individual medley title went to Anastasia Gobenko of Israel. The final race of the night was the men's 100 metres IM. South Africa's Matt States claimed the win and his first ever international gold medal. Hi everyone, welcome back to Berlin for day 2 of the FINA Swimming World Cup. I'm Nick and I have loads of awesome action to bring you from tonight. 12 finals in total, so let's dive into the first of those. There's simply no other place to begin than with the women's 200-metre freestyle. 2 weeks ago, Maddie Wilson was in hospital with COVID and has only trained a handful of times since being released. She won a brilliant freestyle 50-metre bronze on day 1, but produced a stunning swim to claim an incredible gold in the 200 metres.
It kind of means even more with what I've gone through in the last couple of weeks, and honestly I just knew that I wanted to come out here and have fun and enjoy myself and enjoy the experience, because swimming is what I love to do, and I realised that even more over the last few weeks. So going out there and doing that is a surprise but an amazing experience.
Chad Leclos has won an incredible record haul of 145 of these stunning FINA Swimming World Cup gold medals, but had to settle for silver on the opening night. He was out for revenge in the 200-metre butterfly. Frenemy Tom Shields won the duel between the pair on Friday and looks set to take title number 2. He led for pretty much the entire race, but Leclos is an old-school swimming street fighter and clawed his way to gold with a sensational last 25 metres.
Delighted with the win tonight. It was a tough competitor, a tough race, and looking forward to the next leg, or tomorrow and the next leg, and then pulling my way back up to the top again.
From a South African veteran to a rising star, 18-year-old Matt States has been one of the breakout performers at the Berlin Swimming World Cup. He said he was shocked after a first ever international gold when he won the 100 metres individual medley on day 1. He was nearly speechless after landing number 2 over double the distance. Another victory and a world junior record. Can you believe what's happening right now?
No, I cannot at all. Not at all. Yeah, I'm just shocked by it, sure. wasn't expecting anything like that.
Another swimmer doing the double was Dutchman Arno Caminga. The two-time Tokyo 2020 Olympic silver medalist won the 100-metre gold on Friday and stormed the sprint, taking the 50 metres in 26 seconds. The women's 100-metre backstroke featured a host of major names like world record holder Mina Atherton, 50-metre gold medalist Kira Toussaint and the Olympic medalists Kylie Mass as well as Maggie Mckeon. But it was Sweden's Louise Hansson who took the title.
Honestly, I'm so surprised and so happy. I think I went in with a 57.7 as my best time this morning, so I'm just thrilled to be able to go a 56 flat and be competitive with these girls because they're really fast.
Much of that lineup returned 5 minutes later for the 50-metre butterfly final. There, though, it was the fresh fly swimmer Holly Barrett of Australia who grabbed the gold. Now, 14-year-old Anely Yefimova was one of the stars on day one of the competition here. She took home silver in the 200 metres breaststroke, but most impressively knocked over 2 seconds from her personal best over the course of the day. How would she fare over 100 metres? On the night, experience told, though, as Anastasia Gobenko claimed gold, but Yefimova secured yet another huge personal best, and both women finished ahead of the USA Olympic champion Lydia Jacobi. Australian Kyle Chalmers edged the 50-metre freestyle on Friday and predicted the 100-metre free would be an even tougher battle, so he shaved down specially for this final. The Rio Olympic champion was fighting fatigue but produced what looked to be a fairly routine win. Germany's Florian Wellbrook won gold in the marathon swimming event at Tokyo 2020 and bronze in the 1500-metre free, so the home favourite was the overwhelming favourite for the World Cup 1500-metre free event. In truth, he was pushed much harder than expected, with the 2019 European Junior champion Krill Martibech rivaling the German stroke for stroke throughout much of the race before Wellbrook powered clear in the closing stages. There was controversy in the men's 50-metre backstroke. Australia's Zach Inserti touched and celebrated the win, but moments later was disqualified. That handed gold to Germany's Christian Diner, his second after taking the 200-metre title on day one. The 400 metres individual medley is arguably the toughest event in the swim programme, but former European champion Zuzana Jakobs made it look anything but. A commanding performance from the Hungarian to take gold. The final race of day two was the mixed 4x50 metre freestyle relay featuring 2 women and 2 men on each team. The USA stormed to the victory with Germany second and Hungary third. Unbelievably, we're already at the final day of action here at the FINA Swimming World Cup in Berlin. It's been sublime so far. I'm sure there are plenty more amazing swims to come tonight. We're going to be looking at awesome athletes like Kyle Chalmers, Emma Mckeon, Chad Leclos, and many more. There are 12 finals in total. We begin with the men's 400 metres individual medley, where South Africa's Matt Sates was looking for gold number 3 following successes in the 100 metres and 200 metres IM events. He took it with ease, winning by over 7 seconds and knocking 6 off his personal best. That wasn't the end of his night, though. The 18-year-old returned for the 200 metres freestyle later in the session. There he was up against the 6-time Olympic medalist Kyle Chalmers. No signs of any nerves, though. Brilliant yet again, a 4th gold of the Berlin World Cup. Matt, 1, 2, 3, 4 gold medals. At what point do I start calling you Michael, as in Michael Phelps?
Yeah, this has been awesome, man. Yo, it's the best gala that I've swum. And sure, yeah, I'm shocked still.
Maddie Wilson's 200 metre freestyle victory was undoubtedly the story of day 2. Given less than a fortnight ago, she was in hospital because of COVID. It was a phenomenal performance, adding to the bronze that she won in the 50 metres on Friday. Tonight, she was going for the 100 metre event. Her teammate Emma Mckeon is the Olympic champion in the 100 metre free, though, and controlled this race. Wilson took silver, though, to complete her set of the medals, with Michelle Coleman third. It looked fairly easy. How did it feel out there?
The first 75 was pretty easy, but the last 25 is really hitting me at the moment, I think, because I haven't really been doing a lot of solid training. So, yeah, but the race practice is always good, and especially this time of year, it's just a bit of fun, really.
To one of the men's races next, Germany's Christian Diner, who had won the 200 metres and 50 metre backstrokes on previous nights, and he completed a clean sweep with an impressive win over 100 metres. Another man looking to complete a golden treble here in Berlin was the brilliant breaststroker Arno Caminga. The double Olympic silver medalist is in hard training right now, but still had plenty in the tank to top the podium yet again, this time in the 200 metres.
A rough couple of weeks with a lot of racing and hard work in the bank, but Yeah, extremely happy to swim this fast in October already.
The women's 100-metre butterfly featured a strong field, which was led by the Olympic champion Maggie McNeil. And although the 100-metre backstroke World Cup winner Louise Hansen pushed her close, the Canadian got the gold. Look, congratulations, great to get a race win on the final night as well. Happy with the swim?
I really am. I mean, it's been best times all weekend. I haven't swum short course meters in a while, but this was definitely a good start to get back into it.
Teammate Kylie Mass, who won 2 Olympic silver medals in Tokyo, was hoping for her first World Cup win this week in Berlin, but had to settle for bronze. The 50-metre champion Kira Toussaint claimed the win in the 200-metre backstroke, and the USA's Jojo Ramey finished second. We have simply loved the butterfly battles between Tom Shields and Chad Leclos this week, and heading into the 50-metre fly, they were tied at 1 apiece, but they weren't going to have it all their own way, neither were the quickest qualifier for this final. That was the sprint specialist and European champion Sebastian Szabo of Hungary. He looked strong, but it was the 30-year-old Tom Shields who found that extra bit of speed to secure gold ahead of the Hungarian. Leclos was third.
So it's been 4 years since I've been in the World Cup Tour, so it's just awesome to be back and seeing everyone. And it's cool that, the energy's there because, people have also missed out since, 2020, so it's been awesome, dude.
American Kevin Gorsman won her first ever World Cup title with victory in the women's 800-metre freestyle, while Maria Uglkova fought off the fatigue to grab gold in the 200 metres individual medley. The mixed 4x50-metre medley is always an entertaining final, and this was no exception. The host nation Germany claimed the gold, and second-placed USA set a new world junior record. South Africa were third. Israeli swimmer Anastasia Gorbenko solidified what was already a brilliant meet with a 50-metre breaststroke win. And that means she leads the Women's Swimming World Cup standings after the first meet. Arno Caminga heads the men's, just nudging out Matt Sates into second. We've had a brilliant time here in Berlin with stunning swims across the 3 days of action. It's sad that it's over, but fear not. Leg 2 in Budapest begins on Thursday. Before then, though, head to FINA's social media channels for more highlights, interviews, behind-the-scenes videos. We have the lot.